Managing large projects that require major commitments from governments and commercial organizations, such as needed to bring to reality China's Belt and Road Initiative, is not for the faint-hearted, says Joseph Ferrigno of AMCG Partners. He's well placed to know, having managed numerous such endeavors.
The very most important thing to enable these projects to get done on a public-private basis is a credible regulatory framework that is designed by governments and to be implemented by governments. It's got to be such that the private parties believe that there's a reasonable allocation of risks and potential returns. The only way to get that done, really, if you haven't done it before, if you're, let's say, Myanmar, and they are doing it in Myanmar. We're involved in some projects there. The government needs advisors, good people who really know how to attract the private sector in a way that's reasonable to a government. A clear need for the project, right? This can't be some wild scheme that some private contractor, wants. It's got to be something that the government believes is needed. And it also has to be a situation where government resources, not just money, but also planning and project management resources are not adequate to do it. You've got to have highly credible contractors, engineers and contractors, people that have not only the technical ability, but strong financial capabilities, so governments can rely on their promises to deliver a project. Now, Hong Kong is a leading financial center. It has all of the capabilities to plan and implement these kinds of projects. The availability of talent. I believe that TDC has started a database that people can consult to meet those experts.
A combination of factors emerged to imbue private-public partnerships with the confidence to go forward, and Joseph Ferrigno relies on his time heading the Lehman Brothers International Project Group for guidance on partnerships to come.
Now, I have some basic principles that I learned and that I attempt to apply whenever I'm involved in a project. How does one overcome the different vested interests? One of the things that I always do is I form a project company with one group of executives responsible to both parties or all parties involved. Their job is to do the best for the project. Managing the conflicts of interest is very, very important. And so you have to create alignments of interest. When you form a joint venture, sure enough what's going to happen is that somebody's not going to perform. It's inevitable. So you have to build into the project agreements the ability for certain parties to be exited and for new parties to be introduced.
Such considerations are building blocks for large numbers of projects in development or planning across the countries spanning China's Belt and Road Initiative. Hong Kong is a key player.
Hong Kong is the super practitioner in that it has people, the talents, that can do all of this stuff. And it's an environment that is entrepreneurial, that stimulates the kind of commitment and perseverance that's necessary to get these projects done.